Alright, so finally we are back for another video, and a very exciting video for today because this is the first Audio Technica TWS here in the studio. This is the ATH TWX9 and around $17K, $300-$400 here. So right smack with the Sony's AirPods of the world. And again, this our first Audio Technica TWS would be exciting to see if they can translate maybe the tuning of their usual maybe headphones and also earphones into the TWS space. And that's what's usually interesting for me because they can offer a different sound to the market. Hybrid noise cancelling, a wireless headphone, Alexa built-in, 360 reality audio as well, some specifications, Bluetooth 5.2, aptX support, adaptive as well, closed back dynamic, 5.8mm dynamic drivers, 102 dB in sensitivity, 6 hours of operation time, and IPX4 water resistant. So you can maybe have slight splash here. And this is going to be your unboxing experience. Opening it up. All right, you're getting your Audio Technica logo here, and yeah, that is your TWS, pursuing the highest quality sound for everyone, Audio Technica. And that might be our TWS. All right, actually that looks quite different. So yeah, in this price point, you're getting a bit more for your money in terms of the unboxing experience. Long, standard, and short. This is what I like, organized, because you tend to lose this a lot actually. So it's better for you to after using it, get it back here so you can organize it better. And of course, you're getting your maybe cable here as well. And actually, it doesn't have a cable. Yeah, this is a demo unit, so the USB-C might not be here because of that. But yeah, maybe if you're gonna get your own copy, you should have the 3.5mm jack there. And of course, this is what you're getting for your TWS. There you go. Yeah, first impressions, this is definitely a very unique looking TWS here. So might be one of the most unique looking TWS that I've seen, especially for Audio Technica even, because I'm expecting a bit different in terms of the finishing. But as you guys can see, I'm not sure if it looks like a TWS per se, but definitely has that unique look. It's actually a bit bigger than what I expected actually. So some build quality, soft touch finish. This is not maybe the easiest to clean. Maybe some plastic, but actually nice looking, nice color of plastic as well. I can't actually think of an Audio Technica that's maybe closest to this look. So they might be experimenting on the look, but the advantage of this is I'm not sure if you can this will be the hardest to drop out of any TWS because it has a bit of grip to it. But let's open it up. There you go, and that is your TWS. So you're actually getting your stem design, and actually it opens up again. It's kind of like a car actually, so kind of like a hood of a car. Like maybe think of a sports car, like hood, something like that. So it has that feel for sure. But let's take a look at the stem design, the lobes themselves. So at the side, you're getting your Audio Technica logo, which is a bit glossy, I guess. And they're getting your soft touch finish as well. So soft touch all around here. So an advantage for some because it's not going to be slippery. Here at this side, you're getting your maybe mic, and here in the earlobe side, you're getting your of course insertion, and again some soft touch finish here, and you're hitting your maybe charging stuff here as well. Actually, the insertion is not that deep as well, so fair. But this is what it's gonna look like. Actually, first impressions, it does fit really well to me. Maybe better compared to the Samsung Buds Pros that I have, even the Huawei Pros that I have. And I like that because some TWS just falls off my ear. In terms of comfort, it's quite breathable, so I can see me wearing this for a long listening session. And in terms of the fitting, the isolation, it doesn't actually isolate that well. For passive isolation, I can still hear a bit of my voice. So this is not like your IEM maybe isolation. And in terms of the lightness as well, it's very light. So yeah, for comfort, I can see me wearing this for a long listening session. Right, next, before the sound, I'm gonna check out the app first. So some useful features here. First, of course, it tells you the battery life. You can also set the codec that you want to use depending on the platform that you will use your TWS for. Equalizer as well, very useful here because we're going to discuss the sound signature a little bit, but this is my preferred sound signature, the clear vocal, because yeah, the sound signature of this is a little bit more of V type of shape, and actually using the clear vocal EQ is definitely nice here. You have some hear through settings, low, mid, and high as well, so you can set you know, how much noise is being pushed through the outside noise anyways. And here you can also set the noise cancelling as well. You can optimize noise cancellation depending on where you are. It's actually, for me, this is one of my favorite noise cancelling algorithms because it's not uncomfortable to wear. Right, next we are now paired with our WM1A, and we're gonna do some sound impressions. Lots of bass, elevated bass, slight maybe V, and with some bass boost. Still quite clear vocals actually. On smooth in the presentation, very dynamic trier. Maybe take some maybe M50s, but make it a bit more maybe smooth in the presentation. Maybe has the TFZ live vibes. Still has that monitoring, maybe live monitoring feels. So maybe a bit more so compared to some other TWSs that we have seen. That might be, you know, where they're going for. So a bit more lively than the competition, a bit more engaging. So it's quite a fun pair here. Again, reminds me of some TFZs that I've listened to before. So going to the bass, the bass is definitely the dominant part of the spectrum. It's quite big, and some boom as well. So maybe even some blonde vibes here as well, but not quite as boomy as your blondes. Still, for me, it's more of a TFZ kind of bass. And yeah, maybe also reminds me of you know, the ATH M50s, M40s of the world in the bass response. So it has some boom, but actually this is not a woolly bass. This is not your very slow bass. So again, it has some impact still, has that still some monitor quality. So it's kind of like in the middle here for me. So yeah, the closest that I can think of is a TFZ, but this might be even faster than a TFZ bass. Let's try another track here. Let's try maybe some It's My Life by Bon Jovi. Going to the vocals, actually surprisingly quite clear. The presentations for the male vocals, very clear. Actually, lots of micro detail here, especially for TWSs. Definitely has that, you know, micro detail in the vocals, the fast spin is to boot. But definitely there's some mid-bass bleed here to the mids. So it's that, you know, bassy, but it's still quite clear vocal for me. Again, the vocals has that revealing nature to the sound, has that maybe brighter vocal presentation. So, you know, big bass and still clear vocals in the middle. But yeah, the positioning is definitely you know, a bit more recessed. But I definitely enjoy the, you know, clarity, the vocal clarity, and some micro detail as well. Let's try some female vocals. Let's try some Fences by Paramore. Similarities in the presentation, in the positioning when compared to some female vocals. Again, still clear in the presentation, but a bit more recessed in the presentation, a bit more recessed in the positioning. But yeah, still vocal clarity is definitely there. But that's the positioning that I have an issue with. And then the presentation of the vocal as well is a bit maybe cleaner compared to the bass. The bass is definitely, you know, fuller. Let us try some another track for the top end. Let's try some Sweet Child of Mine. Going to the top end, lots of, you know, treble here on tap. Actually, this might be my favorite part of the spectrum. Very much extended on top. And again, you know, the top end, this is where the micro detail shines. Like here, in Guns N' Roses, the Slash solo pushes through the mix really nice with some micro detail to boot. And you know, for the mids and also the top end, you know, no shoutiness, no harshness for me inside. So even if you know, it's quite revealing of treble, not harsh to listen to. Yeah, enjoying the solo of Slash here. Lots of treble here, and they were able to do it without maybe being too peaky to listen to. No peaks for me on site. And again, lots of micro detail as well, especially for TWSs. It's quite revealing of a treble here. Yeah, this might be my favorite part of the spectrum. Going to soundstage above average, not super big and not small as well. So you know, something like in the middle. Going to some separation, not that good because this is a bit smoother in the presentation, and big bass at the bottom. Separation is not, you know, black and white to listen to. So this is not your maybe monitoring pair per se. This is not your production pair per se. This is more of a casual listening pair. And going to tonality, this for me, it warmer in tonality, something that's a bit more friendly to the ear, a bit more maybe relaxing to the ear in presentation. So yeah, we did listen to the default because that is what I usually listen to. But actually, after hearing this with the clear vocal on, this definitely rose to become one of my favorite earphones or TWSs because yeah, the detail retrieval here is a bit more compared to maybe some other TWSs in this maybe price point that I have seen. So that's an advantage. It's just maybe sometimes the bass is a bit too much for me, but here if we do some EQing, of course, it brings out the mids more, and you're getting still that detail retrieval that you're looking for. So this definitely rose to become one of my favorite TWSs and might be my daily driver from now on. It's definitely the EQ setting, very, very useful for this TWS. So this is the TWX9. So what are my overall thoughts in it? So I can see what they're going for here. So this is yeah, the Audio Technica sound is definitely the DNA is definitely here, but maybe compared to some other audio techs that we have checked out in the channel, this has a bit more low end, and that is might be something that they're targeting. V-shape, nice vocal clarity, micro detail to boot, nice clarity on top. The treble is very, very nice here, and yeah, technicalities for the treble is definitely nice. So yeah, for the bass though, that is definitely one of the downside here for me. So for enthusiasts, you might want to tone down the bass here in EQ. So it's a bit too much, especially in the mid bass. So yeah, this is still more enthusiast sound compared to what we have seen in other maybe brands, more mainstream brands in the space. So still a unique selling point here. So coming from your the M50s, M40s of the world, you will feel maybe at home with this. So that's my take with the Audio Technica TWX9. Of course, if you learned something, leave a like and subscribe for content like this in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next zpolt review. Bye bye.